Dawson Rider review.
Hey YouTube, Dawson Rider here. Welcome to my review for the Deluxe Progrise Key Shining Hopper and Assault Wolf set. Obviously this came out a little bit ago on its own, but I waited to get the set because you can get them both together so they can both use this trigger device for the Assault form. And it's funny because they actually released this on its own, so if for whatever reason you hate Vulcan because you're like a Romulan or something, then you can just pick this up by itself to use the noises for this form, and you don't have to buy this, which it's like on one hand, it's kind of hilarious and ridiculous that you can buy this by itself, but on the same time, well, at the same time, excuse me, like, it's nice that they actually didn't make you buy this because other companies can and have done stuff like that where they would force you to buy this. This is also a really funny, like, classic example of Japan needing the toys to line up with the show, because in America, this just all would have released by itself and they wouldn't have had to split everything up and sell this separate just so that it aligns with the show. Anyway, I just wanted to rant about that. So, like, just skip to a minute and you'll get to the actual review, which is now. So you have the two Progrise keys, which look pretty awesome. I really dig them, and I like the Progrise keys in general. You kind of have this chrome plastic here of this golden look here, which chrome is one of those things where in Santoku toys it kind of looks cheap and cool at the same time. But I do like the design of it and just the general aesthetics of it, and it's kind of like a Progrise key plus because it's roughly the same size but a little bit bigger because it's got that, well, plus nature. Then you open that up and you can kind of see the grasshopper design here. Wolf's is a lot more visible, and this actually goes right side up for the mask. So I always end up like going the wrong way with these, so there's a chance hello, it's me, I'll end up like turning this upside down a couple times during this review. But yeah, I dig it overall. You have your classic sounds.
Shining Hopper's ability.
So, no different than a regular Progrise key with that. And then you can plug this in here.
Hyper Jump. Shining Assault Hopper's ability.
And then you'll see
Hyper Jump.
that this will essentially just act as this button now. So there's not different noises for these when you use them. It's just like, hey look, I upgraded to a bigger button. And then you can use these two to release it. Honestly, I've been fine with just pressing one of them in this mode. I usually need both of the gun modes, but anyway. Now taking a look, Wolf's pretty much the same par for the course here. I still like the design. You got kind of the blue chrome there, which I think looks good. I feel like, is chrome always silver, or is that just a word for it? I don't know. But that's the design. But there, that's a lot more clear than, well, the clear version on this, and I actually really dig that a little bit more. Like, I mean, this is cool, but when you open it up, I think this looks pretty awesome. I really dig it in that sense.
Assault Wolf's ability.
I'm gonna plug this in. Alright, so let's go ahead and do Wolf first since it's new, because this one's probably old news to you guys. So let's go ahead and let's do standard mode first, since you can do it without the trigger.
Authorize. Shotriser.
Not with that attitude.
Magnetic blast.
I really like that sound near the end, that like techie. That was a brilliant rendition. Like, you couldn't even tell the difference between me doing it and the toy. But
Magnetic blast.
that noise. It sounds really cool.
Assault bullet. Overrise. Shotriser. Ready, go.
I wasn't ready yet.
No chance of surviving.
Again, not with that attitude. I mean, you even have the trigger now. Alright, so you can activate this both ways.
Assault charge. Magnetic storm blast.
And so you can see.
Assault charge. Magnetic storm blast.
Alright, and lastly for this one. Whoops, I'm an idiot.
Assault charge.
Isn't that so worth it? Just hearing the same exact sound with it saying fever. I want to point out, I really do like this in both this mode and for the Zero-One driver, for the hidden driver, which I'll talk about in a second. But I like that it's obviously one of those classic additions which kind of adds bulk to it, but it doesn't feel as much like a really obnoxious growth. Like, it feels like a natural piece of tech that goes off of it and makes it look a bit like its own thing without being overly obnoxious, and I wanted to draw attention to that. All right, now let's check this out in the Zero-One driver itself. I'll start in the trigger mode since I already have it on there, you know, might as well.
Assault! Overrise! Progrise! There's nothing strong, a big shot ready. Fire! Ready, go! Assault to no chance of surviving.
Guess not in any driver.
Magnetic storm impact!
And then, of course, you get all these noises.
It's right. Ice right. Zero right. Mega right. Giga right. Terra right. Magnetic storm Terra impact!
I hope you guys don't mind me just going through all those because all those sounds are literally the same with the individual names you just heard in front of it, so I'm trying a more seamless one to save time. And then, you know, if you do this before it, it'll just say this before it. And then you can do the same thing. All right.
Surviving. Magnetic impact! It's right. Ice right. Zero right. Mega right. Giga right. Terra right. Magnetic Terra impact!
Alright, now let's move on to Shining Hopper. Okay, we'll do his regular mode first.
Authorize. Progrise. The rider tip increases. The power by adding to brightness. Shining Hopper! When I shine, darkness fades.
It's a really cool sound. I prefer this one to his regular one, and I think I prefer Wolf's regular one to the new one. I'm not sure, but I really dig the sounds on this one. It's pretty badass.
Shining impact! It's rock. Ice rock. Zero rock. Mega rock. Giga rock. Shining Terra impact!
Alright, now we'll do it with the trigger on.
Of surviving this shot. Shining the storm impact!
Alright, now let's show this in the Shotriser.
Overrise. Shotriser. No chance of surviving this shot. Assault charge. Shining the storm blast.
Alright, now this one.
Assault charge. Shining the storm blast. Authorize. Shotriser. Shining up.
That one really competes with itself.
Shining jump. Shining blast.
Alright, and now this one.
Shining jump. Shining blast.
Alright, and lastly, just for fun, I'll show you that these can indeed work with the Force Riser.
Shining up. Shining Ascopia. Shining Utopia.
And with the trigger as well.
No chance of surviving this shot. Shining the storm. Ascopia. Shining the storm. Utopia.
Alright. Okay.
No chance of surviving. Magnetic Ascopia. Magnetic Utopia.
Alright, we're in the end game now. Just this one to show. Let's see if I can get this in one swoop. Can we do it? Can we do it, guys? Just believe!
Ready? Go! No chance of surviving. Magnetic Star Ascopia. Magnetic Star Utopia.
Alright, so that is about it for these guys. Overall, I really do like both of these. I like the sounds on both of them, I like the look of both of them. I'm not even sure which one I like better. If you're interested in both of them, obviously I would recommend just getting the set. I think that's the easiest way to do it and the most efficient way, because then you obviously get both of these guys and you get the trigger all at once, so you have all the sounds and you don't have to worry about buying the other one individually. See, I told you I was going to do this. There we go. But yeah, so if you're interested in both, I can definitely recommend the set. I think it's a handy set and I like that you can get it all at once. But you know, if you want one or the other, I can recommend that too. Just, you know that you have to buy this separately if you only want this one. But overall, I do really like them. I think they're really cool. I think they continue what I like about Progrise keys. I think it's kind of interesting that they feel like such an incremental difference, whereas sometimes these power-up ones can feel like a really odd, interesting, different thing, and these just feel like an incremental upgrade, which isn't really a bad thing. And like I said before, I really like how adding this onto it, both with the driver and with the Shotriser, it's not too obnoxious. Like, as we go with these, usually they start to look more and more like weird growths, and I like that this actually seamlessly fits in a little bit better and doesn't take away from the look of it. But anyway, that's about it for this one, guys. Until next time, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and climb the steps and ring that bell so you get notifications for my videos. Till next time, Dawson Rider, signing out.